Good morning, Joy friends, and welcome to Morning Joy Blogs with Cynthia. Today is Thursday, April the 14th, and our devotion today is titled, Still Promised. Our Bible verse comes from Jeremiah 29:11. I love this verse. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Loving Father, from the moment you dreamed me up and began numbering the hairs on my head, you planned the many blessings that you would rain down on my life. The plans and dreams of an earthly father are just an inkling, a mere glimpse of the hope and the promise that you hold in your heart, ready to pour into mine. Help me to trust always that your plans are best, that your hope for my life is greater than I can imagine. Help me face boldly, gladly into your plans. I thank you for all that you've done for me, and I marvel at the thought of all you still promise to do. You love me so well, Father. Do you know that God has plans to give you hope and a future? Do you believe that He has planned out the desires that He has for you? And they're not plans to bring you harm. They're plans to build up your future and give you hope. He wants to bless you. We just have to trust always that His plans are best, that the hope for our life is greater than we can even imagine. We need to face boldly and gladly the plans that He has laid out before us, and marvel at the thought of all He's yet to do and still is going to do just for us. April 14th is a very special day in my life. It's the anniversary of when my husband and I began dating. And little did I know, on April 14th, 2005, that God had already begun planning an even better future for me. A life filled with so much joy. Who'd have known way back then that I would marry Mr. Joyful? God did. And He is still blessing me richly through that wonderful day, that one day that I woke up and thought it's just going to be, another day, just like the day before. Not necessarily insignificant, but I didn't expect it to be a milestone, an anniversary of any kind. But that day, my life changed, and it changed for the better. Because Mr. Joyful doesn't just wear a name, Mr. Joyful. He truly brings me joy, but that joy came from God. And that's the kind of joy He wants to give you. Do you know that God has plans to give you hope and a future? What kind of joy is He trying to give you today that is going to make your future fantastic? If you don't know, ask Him. And if you went through today and it just seemed like another insignificant day, tell Him. Because every day has significance in some way, shape, or fashion. And some have milestones and anniversaries and great big surprises. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you know that God has plans to give you hope and a future? If you're struggling, let Him know. And He will give you the comfort that you need so that that hope will get you to tomorrow and the next day and wherever your future takes you. Have a great and amazing Thursday, everyone. Thank you for spending this time with God and with me and just giving our everyday and our future to Him and trusting Him with it. I'll see you first thing in the morning. Bye, everyone. Hugs.